you look at the cohort of managers in the Championship this season, there are a lot of managers who are just on their way up. They're just on the way up. Ruben Sellers, for example, just starting to find his way in the Championship. Similarly with managers coming from abroad in your Paolo Pezzolano, Sergei Shirkarovich and Julian Stefan, even Will Still. So there are a lot of unknowns. Chris Davis going into his second full season, first at Championship level. So for me, it was a lot easier picking Alex Neil higher because there's a lot of uncertainty in the managers that are below it. And that's not to say that they're not very good. They're just, I know what I'm getting with Alex Neil. I know what I'm getting.
But is what you're getting not great?
I don't think it's about that, but he's never had an opportunity to spend...
What is it about? What's the point in football, Justin, if it's not about success?
It is about success, but what amount of resource has Alex Neil had? I think this is the first year we're going to see Alex Neil really unlock the potential of a team, because Millwall are starting to invest a hell of a lot in their squad. They've got a young base. I'm not giving too much away. I quite fancy them this year, and that's not because of Millwall, the squad. It's because of Alex Neil.
I get thinking Alex Neil is a good manager, and as I say, I think he's underrated compared to what the general consensus will be amongst Championship fans. But putting just one manager ahead of him, you choose him ahead of every other manager in the Championship, bar one, is what I just can't get my head around. It's just coming across that you love mediocrity, because Gary Rowett and Alex Neil are great at achieving, their goals in a season. But if you want anything above that, you're not getting it, quite frankly. It's as simple as that. You look at other managers, they can take their club that they're at right now to the Premier League. Absolutely, loads of them can. A lot of the ones I've had ahead of Alex Neil.
How can you measure that? Because they haven't done it. We talk about Championship success, and this is what I'm basing my list on. It's not wrong. It's not incorrect. It's what I want my managers to be. I want success at Championship level, and I want a manager who still has some element of unlocked potential, which I think Alex Neil has, which is why I've picked him on.
But Alex Neil's potential compared to someone like Will Still,
who's done nothing at Championship level.
Because he hasn't been in the Championship yet.
Exactly. So how can I properly judge him?
So just so we've got a complete and proper understanding of what's going on here, if you were in charge of a club, you're telling me you would choose Alex Neil over Will Still?
We've already had this debate with Paul Heckingbottom. Yes, he's ahead of Will Still. Get over it.